Okay, example 3, translate the following into an equation. The electrical resistance of a length of wire is equal to the resistivity of the metal times the length of the wire divided by the square root of the wire diameter. Let's step in on this one, let's see. So, the electrical resistance of a length of wire is equal to the resistivity of the metal times the length of the wire divided by the square of the wire diameter. Be very careful only to highlight the words that aren't math words. All right? So, equal to times divided by the square of, right? The things I'm highlighting are the things that I don't know or that I want to find measurements of. So, the resistance of a length of wire, resistivity of the metal, length of the wire, wire diameter. So, I got 4 unknowns in this case. So let's see, electrical resistance, let's go with E equals electrical resistance is equal to the resistivity of the metal. Let's go with R, resistivity times the length of the wire. Let's go L equals length divided by the square of the wire diameter. Just making up variables to represent things. There might be some specifically, like within specific disciplines, maybe electricians have specific units they use for these types of things. I don't know. I'm not an electrician, I'm a math teacher. But I do know that if there's a specific letter they want you to use, they'll tell you. If they don't tell you, then it probably doesn't matter. All right? Again, there's my unknowns, then I just simply have to translate the math words into an equation based on what these variables I'm going to use represent. So, the blue highlight is E. E is equal to resistivity. The yellow highlight is R. So the resistivity of the metal is just R. It says times, that's multiply, the length of the wire, which is L, and then divided by the square of the wire diameter. The wire diameter is D. It says the square of, which means to the second power. Okay. And I just want to give you a quick heads up because you guys have seen math symbols and sometimes people think some math symbols are necessary for certain words. So let me just show you the difference. Square of D and square root of D. Be careful, the word root needs to be used before a square root symbol shows up. If you don't see the word root when it says the square of D, it means D to the second power. If it said the cube of, that's to the third power. Cube root means the root, third root. So be careful of that. I've seen people try and put square roots when they see the word square, so just be careful of that. So again, here's my equation that describes the words based on these unknowns that I've also established what all these things are. Again, it didn't tell me any type of unit here, so I'm not going to put any units here. If it specifically tells us units, you should include that in your list over here.